Hi boys and girls, you're gonna open up your Mathematics 1 book to page 40. So we're on lesson 7, which is facts to 10, and we're gonna talk about some different ways you can add up to 10. So the first strategy in example 1 is counting on. So our first example says 3 plus 5 equals blank. So we need to figure out this solution to the problem. It gives you some pictures of hearts, but today we're going to be using bugs to help us figure out counting on for 3 plus 5. So I'm gonna start with 3 praying mantises. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to add 5 beetles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for counting on, when we're going to count on to add, we're going to start with the bigger number. So which one do you think is bigger? 3 praying mantises or 5 beetles? Let's think about that. I think 5 is greater, so I'm going to start with 5. I'm going to catch those beetles, 5, and I'm going to count on 6, 7, 8. So my total would be 3 plus 5 equals 8. Pause. All right, so for example 2, we're going to be using a completely different strategy. So we're going to use doubles and doubles plus 1 to add and get our solution to this example problem, 3 plus 4 equals blank. So our doubles are things like 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 plus 2 equals 4, 3 plus 3 equals 6, 4 plus 4 equals 8, and 5 plus 5 equals 10. So we're going to look for a double that could go with this one. So we know that 3 plus 3 equals 6. So let me get my 3 cubes out. You can get anything you want and create 2 equal groups. So I want you to get out maybe some M&Ms, some Cheerios, some Legos, and create 3 plus 3. And let's double check and make sure this is 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I know this equals 6, and I need to add 1 more because I know that 3 plus 1 more is 4, so I need to add 1 more to my problem. So I'm going to take another object, and I'm going to pop it at the top. Boop. So I know that now 3 plus 3 plus 1 more, which is 4, is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I used my doubles that I already knew. I added 1 more, and my solution or answer is 7. 3 plus 4 equals 7. Okay, so we've turned our page. We're now on page 42, and we're doing example 3. And this is going to be a different strategy too, because we're going to be using a related addition sentence to help solve our problem. So our problem is 2 plus 8 equals blank. So we have a mystery number at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and write this problem down. 2 plus 8 equals blank. Now, what you're going to do next is you're going to write a related addition sentence. So all that means, boys and girls, is you're going to take your 2 add-ins, 2 and 8, and you're going to flip them because it's always the same. Remember we learned about that before? You can flip your addition problems and it's always the same. So 2 plus 8 is going to equal the same thing as 8 plus 2. Now the reason we do that, boys and girls, is we want to count the bigger number first when we count on to add. So we're going to start with the number 8, and I'm going to show you 8 cubes just so you can visually see what I'm doing. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with 8. So 8, and I'm going to add 2 more. 9, 10. So my answer would be 10. 2 plus 8 equals 10, because look at this. If I know 8 plus 2 equals 10, I also know that 2 plus 8 equals 10. They're the same. All I did was flip the numbers. Now I can't do that with subtraction, but with addition, I always know it's going to be the same. Okay, boys and girls, so for example 4, this is going to be a subtraction problem. Now for this problem, the steps that we're going to use is we're going to create a related addition fact similar to what we did with our number trees in our little house earlier. So if you have a piece of paper and want to follow along with me, that would be awesome because it'll really help your brain figure out this problem. So I'm going to start with my number tree. So at the top of my number tree, and I have my boxes right here. So I know that my original problem is 7 take away 6 equals blank. So this is the number I'm trying to figure out. So I'm going to put my biggest number at the top. So my biggest number is 7. And I'm going to put the other number, the branch, 6, right here. So I need to figure out 7, take away 6, equals this number right here. This is our star number. This is what we need to figure out. So to do this, I'm going to start by making a related addition problem. So we need the star number plus 6 equals 7. So I'm actually going to flip those two. So I'm going to go 6 plus this mystery star number that we need to figure out equals 7. So to figure out this problem, we're going to use our counting on strategy. So I have right here 6 cubes in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to catch that number 6, and I have a pile of cubes next to me, and I'm going to add on until I get to 7. So 6, 7. Whoa, that was fast. How many cubes did I add? 1. All right, so I'm going to put 1 in my Starbucks right here. That sounded like Starbucks. I said Starbucks. All right, and then I'm also going to put that number right here. So now that I have my number tree, I know 7, take away 6, equals 1. So you're going to write that answer right here. 7, take away 6, equals 1. Now, boys and girls, on this page right here, on page 43, you're going to try these challenge problems to help your brain grow. And you're going to turn the page and, whoa, look at all these cool equations. You're going to do all of these cool equations right here on 44 and 45 and also, whoa, 46. Your brain's going to grow so much. You're going to stop at this ladybug right here and then check back tomorrow for lesson 8. See ya.